Hello and welcome to the Room of Randomness. If you've been following my Twitch streams for the last year or so, you're probably aware that I got into a little game known as My Hero Ultra Rumble.
And if you haven't been following reviewers' Twitch, shame.
Anyway, it's kind of a small miracle that I got into this game because despite it being based on one of my favorite animes, I'm not really into Battle Royale games.
It's amazing what a $0 price tag can do.
Well, that just got me in the door. What kept me coming back was A, the team-based gameplay, and B, the fact that all the characters play differently, utilizing their quirks in fun ways.
And with each new in-game season adding in new characters, and even new skill sets for existing ones, the variety keeps on growing.
Thus today, we're going to be counting down my top 5 picks for characters to add into the game.
Although considering that most of these picks are heavily rumored to be added into the game at some point, don't be surprised if this video is outdated within a few months.
Manetta.
Ew. Why would you want that little creep in the game? I can still feel him staring at me.
Honestly, that reaction is why. Well, okay, not that one specifically, but given the fact that Manetta is the most hated character of Class 1A, and for good reason, I just think having him in the game would be funny.
Ah, so he's your meme pick.
Well, that, and I do legitimately think he can make for an interesting technical character. He can utilize his, I hate to put it this way, sticky balls, as both an instant jump pad for himself and allies, and as a trap to halt enemy movements.
Fine. Just keep him as far away from me as possible.
Midnight.
Gee, arguably the sexiest character in the franchise. I wonder why you picked her.
Hey pot, name's Kettle. Care for a discussion on color theory?
Hey, I never said it was a bad thing. God, what I wouldn't give to rest my head on her thighs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. One of my Hero waifus is already in the game, and I want another one. Sue me.
Not to mention that it'd be nice just to have another female pro hero.
However, she is low on the list due to a very limited moveset. I mean, she can use her quirk to slow or stun enemies, and I guess use her whip as a ranged attack and grapple. But I guess if My Hero 1's Justice 2 can give her a good moveset, anything is possible.
Just as long as they give her a faster base speed than in that game.
Knuckle Duster.
Huh. Of all the characters from Vigilantes to pick, why him?
Well, obviously, if I could only get one Vigilantes pick, it'd have to be one of the main trio. And truth be told, while their quirks would make them interesting rapid characters, Crawler and Popstep's fighting skills leave something to be desired, at least in Season 1.
But Knuckle Duster doesn't even have a quirk.
Honestly, that's what makes him so interesting to me. Quick lesson on the game's combat. Typically, all characters have two ways of dealing damage, either their quirk skills or a basic melee attack. And the melee attack sucks. It's basically only there to give the player an option if they're in a pinch and their quirk skills are recharging.
But
I think it'd be interesting if Knuckle Duster was the opposite. Have his quirk skills be fairly useless and his melee attacks doing massive damage. Hell, he could be the one character completely immune to Aizawa's special skill.
I sincerely doubt that. In order to make that work, the developers would have to essentially restructure the entire game just for this one character.
I know. But even then, if you don't mind fudging his representation a bit, he would still be a fun Assault or Strike character. Gentle Criminal.
Come on. Did you really think we were gonna go this entire list without a single villain character? Though, why gentle?
Oh, you know, he's a fun character, he went toe-to-toe with Deku, and I swear the game has been hinting at him ever since they introduced the Crisis City map!
What?
In the northwest corner of Crisis City, there's this 7-Eleven style convenience store that jiggles around more than Messi's butt.
Hey!
The only logical explanation I can think of for this building with the physics of flan is that it's under the influence of Gentle's quirk. So add him to the game already, please! Now, before we get to number 1, some honorable mentions.
First, the remaining members of classes 1A and 1B. While some may be more difficult to implement than others, they all deserve to join the Rumble.
Second, Eerie.
No, you are not sending that sweet bean out to fight! She's like 5!
What? No, I meant as a special civilian to save, not unlike Coda. And finally, I know this will never happen, but Deadpool.
What? He's not even a My Hero Academia character. Why on earth would you even consider this?
2 words. Deadpool Samurai. In this short-lived manga series, actually, reviewer, Deadpool Samurai might be running longer than we think. Volume 3 is coming out soon. In this manga series of currently indeterminate length, Deadpool is sent to Tokyo to set up the Japanese branch of the Avengers, and during a battle with Thanos, he teams up with none other than All Might. If a guest character were to ever happen, I think Deadpool should be the one. Mirko.
Back on this sim train, are we?
Shut up. Honestly, the main reason Mirko is my number 1 is that she's the only character that comes with an obvious alternate skill set. The main skill set, based on her original form, would be a rapid character, and her second form would be a strike character.
Plus, she's hot.
I'm not saying that.
As per usual, if there are any characters you would like to see in Ultra Rumble, leave them in the comments.
I'm the reviewer, and this has been The Room of Randomness.